My Strava feed is just, it's not exciting. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, Darth Vader. Need something like that. That's what I want.
This morning on this run is definitely not the time to be trying to do Strava at. I've got a progressive tempo run to do today. It's 6 o'clock in the morning and I've got to get this run done and then get to work. So I haven't really got time to be faffing around. And the effort I've got to give on this run as well is not conducive to artwork. So maybe tomorrow. But for now, let's get this tempo run done, shall we? Just sweat in my eyeball. That's how you start Friday. Come on. Oh, heavy session that this morning. Hard work.
Spent last night and a little bit of this morning trying to figure out how I can do this Strava art thing. I've never done it before, and I need to get it figured out how exactly I'm going to do this. So from limited research last night, I think there's a website that you can go to. So the one I was looking at is this one right here, GPS Artify. So there's two modes available. There's the freestyle mode and there's the urban mode. I was originally hoping to do the urban mode, but when I was testing it out last night, it's just, there's not enough density of roads where I live. I had a look, and if I go to the centre of Manchester, that should work pretty well. But for what I want to do today, it's just not going to work. The density of roads in and around where I live is, there's not enough basically. For today, and for my first ever attempt to Strava out, I'm going to use the freestyle mode, which is more running through woods and over fields and stuff like that to create the artwork. Now they have these sort of pre-done shapes, or you can draw your own shape as well if you prefer. I think for the first time that I do it, I want to start with quite a simple shape, and I think this Nike logo is pretty perfect for my first attempt.
Okay, we're off. And step number one of the plan today is to get all the way up there to that tower on the top of the hill. It's a long way, and it's a long way up as well, and that's just to get to where we want to start doing the Strava art. But it's okay, we've got a 19-kilometre long run to do today, and it's well within the realms of 19k, so yeah, gorgeous day as well. Look at this. Got the vest on for the first time of the year so far. Sunglasses. I don't know if you know the story of St. George and how he supposedly slayed the dragon, but my gran used to tell me, because she's from around here and I grew up around here, and you can see this hill from everywhere, but she used to tell me that the dragon that St. George slain is buried underneath that hill, and that's what causes the big old lump and the tower on the top. She told me that that was sort of the gravestone for the dragon. I used to believe it as well. Honestly, I was probably like 14 before I realised that there's not actually a dragon buried underneath this hill. Yeah, the base of where it gets really steep. Look at that. Borderline climbing, need ropes up here. Look at this. I think the hardest bit is I can't see. I've got sweat in my eyeballs and I just can't see a thing. I can't keep my eyes open because they're stinging so bad. So I'm like risking tripping. Oh man, this is brutal. We got there. I'm absolutely spent, to be honest, after that bit. What a view from up here though. There's the tower over there. that's Manchester, and where we've come from is somewhere down there, or I don't even know. I'm too tired to think about that. But what we're here for. So I'm going to stash the bottle somewhere now. Okay, bottle's there. Can check that footage again, hopefully, if I can't find it. That frees up my right hand so I can open the app. Probably going to need to remove the glasses, else I can't see my phone. So here's what I'm looking at the moment. You can see my little dot is right on that line that we need to be. But this is what I was on about though. Look at it round here. There shouldn't be much to get in my way. I can just draw, more or less, hopefully. I'm being honest though, I don't know if the GPS is wildly accurate up here, which could scupper me a bit. Anyway, let's start a new fresh activity on the watch. Here we are. This is the Strava activity. So let's give this a go. Oh man, this is going to be harder than I thought. So I need to keep a straight line out here, I think, which means not sticking to the not perfectly straight path. Need to watch my footing because this field is really uneven. This is hard. This is not even running, this is trudging through pretty shocking conditions. Oh, this was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. Oh, I messed it up. No. Right. That's not working. That's not working the way that I thought with the phone. It keeps pointing me left, pointing me right, and it's pointing me in the wrong directions. I think what's happening is the GPS of the phone is just not accurate enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can start again and I can load the GPX file into my Garmin watch. Okay, we've got the route now on the Garmin. Now the navigation on here is quite hard to follow because it's really tiny, but I actually think it's probably better than on the phone because the phone was just wildly inaccurate. So let's give it a go. Just gonna take a real nice easy jog whilst we figure it out. I just can't run on this. I'm just at far too great a risk of a turned ankle or something like that. So I'm doing it very steadily and very carefully because, I mean, just look at it. You don't know what's gonna give under all this and what's not. If I go running through here, I'm just gonna ruin my entire training block with a rolled ankle trying to draw a Nike logo on the top of a hill, which is not a good idea. What the? This is the most stupid run I've ever been on. Okay, this part of it is a little bit better. I'd say we're entering light trotting speed. Kind of hopping through the bits I can see and trying to stay on track, which is really difficult. This is annoying. There's the path that I want to be on, but that's sort of coming the way back. We've got to get to where the point of the Nike logo is. This is the hardest and most important bit of the logo. This is the big sort of radius corner now, right next to the tower. I hope the tower's not in the way. Not much I can do about that if it is. The tower's not in the way, but look what is. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is bizarre. Most stupid thing I've ever done, potentially. This is proper climbing now. Okay, finishing, closing the loop. Oh, I think it's bad. I think it's bad. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look what that turned out like, and then let's finish the rest of this long run. I just want to get running again now, to be honest. That was quite the experience. Why would you want to do it again somewhere else and do it better than that? I know I can do it better. I've learned so much already from. Tell you what, it's not terrible. It's all right. I'm pleased with that for a first attempt. Like I said, I learned a lot from that one, but that's all right. I'm all right with that. Right, time to do, I don't know, about another 8-9k, and then back home. Oh, so much better coming down. So much better. Hello? You're done? Ah, right, okay. You panicked me. I'm still on my run. I'm supposed to be picking Lauren up. She said about 4 o'clock should be fine. Well, I just got a text message from her saying done. Called her, said, you finished? I'm starting my run, what am I going to do? She said, no, I've done with the first half. It's like, oh man. Anyway, yeah. As it turns out, I've got time to finish the rest of my run. There we go. That's another 12 for the day. And that tops us up to about 19. It's there or thereabouts anyway. Oh. Full body strength session and then right into a 6.5k easy run. And that needs a bit of a clean, doesn't it? That's the upper body strength session done. Now we've got to get in the house, change of shoes, and then back out and on the run. And I've got to be back in the house, showered and changed in less than an hour. So, oh, falling over the weights. So I've got to get a move on, basically. Got a nice 6.5k easy run to do. Well, it's supposed to be nice and easy, but I'm actually cutting it really fine on the time today, so I could do with actually getting a little bit of a jiggle on. I don't want to push it too hard though, because it is supposed to be all about recovery this run. And one thing's for certain, there's absolutely no time for any Strava on this run. I did enjoy that yesterday, but yeah, no time today. I think if I was to do the Strava run again, I'd do the urban mode, or where you go on the sort of generator on the website and it sticks you on roads and tries to find roads that match the shape as closely as possible. It does usually mean you have to run quite a long way and you have to be in a densely populated area, or an area with lots of roads density anyway. But I think that could be quite fun for one of the long runs towards the back end of the training block. Maybe head to Manchester and do, I don't know, maybe 25k or something, and try and draw something pretty cool. But we'll see. Let me know if you want to see that one or you're not interested. I don't have words. I've got nothing else to say. Done a double session today. Hard full body session. And then done 6.5k